Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lena Chat. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and this one I decided to do finally. I've been wanting to do one of these for a little bit, but I finally decided now was the time to do one. Mainly because several things are different now. One thing was, I finally fixed my computer. I think all the problems should be completely solved. I replaced several components with inside my computer, my motherboard, my processor, the processor fan, and the memory, all of them have been changed out. So if I have any more problems with my computer, it's the install of Windows, and that's easily remedied as just reinstalling Windows at this point. So I shouldn't be having any problem with my computer on the hardware side, unless it's just a faulty hardware. But I'm pretty sure that it's just was having a problem with my motherboard because I was not the only person having almost identical issues with the same motherboard. So anyway, that's that. So yeah. Also have finally, I have this time when I upgraded my computer, I bought a dedicated sound card. So my sound might sound a little bit better from now on, or I can adjust it more. In words, I can automatically up the um, the level of the audio to be louder, so I don't have to adjust it post, which will be better on my end and just be better in general, which is I think and generally better. I think I bought the Sound Blaster Z something. It's got a knob on the knob to sit on my desk that I can adjust the volume of the headset and stuff. Because I'm using a headset as a microphone right now, and it's got plugs to plug in the microphone, and it's even got a place for the bigger ports, so I can actually get a better microphone in the future that uses the big ports, the big plugs. I keep forgetting what they're called. So I can actually have a cool, awesome microphone in the future instead of using USB. Because USB, I can't adjust have an auto noise cancellation that goes through the device. Should be cool because this auto noise cancels for me, which is wonderful. I don't have to adjust it first, which is like awesome. Um, as I said, I'm using a headset now as opposed to my desktop mic because my desktop mic I figured out was messed up. Luckily, it was still in warranty, so I sent it off a day ago, 2 days ago, something like that. Yesterday, I sent it off yesterday to warranty, and I guess once they get it, they'll look at it and then do something about it and whatever. But I thought it was my USB cable. So I replaced the USB cable. I mean, you know where the first USB cable is. I may have gotten rid of it. Um, so I replaced the USB cable. It seemed to fix the issue because it stopped with the static. And then read that you could use a powered USB hub. So bought a powered USB hub, and it didn't seem to help. So it didn't matter anyway. So I have a powered USB hub and new cable and everything, and then I found out went up and ran it through another computer that I was having the exact same issue. So that's when I found out it was still in warranty, and I contacted them, and then I got it sent off, and we're good. Uh, we should find out something in a few days, hopefully, and I can remedy that after. But right now, I'm using a however you pronounce it, Sennheiser. It's Game One headset. I wanted one that could hot swap between my PS4 and my computer, just simply by unplugging a cord on my headset here and plugging it into another cord, which is wonderful. And I will be able to use this for my console as well as my PC, and it's wonderful and awesome. Be great. So there's that. It's a great headset actually. It's kind of lightweight. Microphone seems to work wonderful, and I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, I think, and it seems to be wonderful. And I just need to make it where I can hang it up better, I guess, because the the place I have to hang it up doesn't really work very well with this headset. It worked with the headset I bought before it I had to send back to Amazon because I was having a weird little static, and Found out that many, many others had the exact same issues, and I was not getting a defective thing for $90. I was not doing it. So that was that. But this one is awesome, and I love it. It's a great headset. Other than that, I hope to eventually here set up my Elgato so I can actually use it now because I now should be able to use it because I should be able to play more than just Minecraft. Because before, everything would freeze on my computer. Like I played Civilization 6 one day and my computer like completely locked up. Um, I don't know if my computer was overheating from it and it wasn't processing it or something. It was just locked up completely. So it was kind of crazy in its own right. So that's the thing I have to do is to fix my computer. I had to replace everything to replace the broken parts that was not working. So I did that. It's done now. So I should be able to play things, besides just Minecraft. So for some reason, Minecraft wasn't being affected. I don't think it was. It might have been because I was having several times where Minecraft was crashing. So it might have been a problem with my computer. All the Minecraft issues I was having might have been my computer, and I just didn't notice it. But I am aware that a lot of the computer issues, all the games that I was having issues with, was my computer. Because when I had to force reset my computer because my games have frozen, because my computer basically just stops processing them. I know that's my computer. Because I never had that happen with anything else before. Because I used to, cause it'd work for a while and then stop. It would also do the same thing with videos too. It would just basically just stop processing them, and my computer would seem slightly warm at the same time. It's almost like it's just stopped processing them. So, yeah, my computer actually feels really cool to the touch now. So it's a lot better. I use AMD, so AMDs do run hot, so the other one might have been running hot a little bit, but this one runs a lot cooler than the other one used to. So I have a better upgraded computer with a lot cooler. I basically said I don't have a personal heater in my room anymore, which is kind of hilarious in the same right. So, yeah, my case is actually really cool. It's really interesting. I'm not used to my case being this cool. Even the top of it seems cool, and that usually is where it's hot. Really neat. But basically, I'm running a AMD Ryzen 5 1600 now. Yeah, that's what I'm using with an ASRock board. The fan there is amazing. My processor fan. That's what's amazing. And I have an EVGA. I love the fact that I put my EVGA sticker upside down on my computer case. It's upside down. One day I'll fix it. One day I'll actually pop it off and turn it right side up and put it on the other side. But we made sure, because my brother helped me put it together, made sure to make sure we didn't plug in the LED lights on my case because they were just annoying. Now I just have one glowing red light from the sound blaster that's in my case. I can turn my LEDs on actually inside of my case, which is the fans. Yeah, for some reason, my case has LEDs, and I don't like them on because I actually have a piece of duct tape over my speakers because I don't like LEDs on anything. I like darkness in my room. I used to have tape over my printer as well. So it's quite interesting. Anyway, I think I'm just rambling about my computer setup now. Hopefully, I can do some stuff that I would like to do. I'm going to wait a little bit before I start anything new. I'm going to try playing some stuff and see if everything runs smoothly. And then, if everything runs smoothly in the next couple of weeks, then I can start new stuff besides for the same thing over and over and over again. And I can play more things and I can actually do things I would like to do, but I'll update more of that after a while. But now my computer, the only thing I did is when I upgraded, I did basically tear down. Is if I can bring it up, where's my system? Here it is. I went from 20 gigabytes of memory to 16. So I got rid of two twos. Woohoo. Some really crappy memory I got out of my computer. Hooray. Old stuff, I suppose, that I got rid of finally. That's interesting. Yeah, it's AMD Ryzen 5 1600 6-core processor. 16 gigabytes of memory. And Windows 10. And no pen or touch input is available for this display. No, it's not. It's a Samsung monitor that turns sideways because my Microsoft Word. Anyway, this is where I think I'm going to leave this little ramble. Basically, rambling is all I'm doing. I wish the system gave more information than it does, but it doesn't. It just gives that little tiny blurb of information. It doesn't tell you all the awesome stuff about your computer. Like you also have a sound blaster in the NVIDIA, whatever this thing's called. What's this thing called? It's a GTX 980 Ti. That's my video card. Yeah, I got it before they announced the other ones. Oh well. Oh, I had to do it because my video card was failing, aka the paperweight. Uh, yeah, never buy what were they? I forgot what they're called now. I never buy Seagate hard drives, and never buy whatever those other ones were. Seagate hard drives, though, they fail incredibly fast, and when they fail, they don't suddenly slowly fail. They just flat out die. Because I had one, that's what happened to my old game saves. They flat out died, and they're gone. I've never forgotten that. I'll never let it go. Never let it die. Let's see. I'm gonna try to pull my old video card up. My old video card. What was it? That's my Thermaltake Black Widow. Oh, XFX. Yeah, never buy XFX. Yeah, it only lasted 2 years. It only lasted 2 years. It lasted like 2 years, and it just it became paperweight. I was having a problem with it for a year before that too, so it only lasted a year, and then it became a paperweight essentially. So that's the thing. But anyway, I'm just rambling about my computers and stuff like that. Apparently, they also have some of the. That's not the 1080X. 1080 Ace is in stock. But I'm looking at my computer, those computer pieces on stock, but I'm not going to use it anymore because I spend enough on this computer right now. I'm also talking like a southerner and talking really fast now. I need to slow my roll, and I'm going to talk to you later when I have something else to update about, which will be when I decide to start something new. Maybe I'll start Factorio again, or Prison Architect, or something cool like that again. But yeah, with things I had to stop because my computer was being dumb. Maybe even start Stonehearth up again. Maybe that I can record again. But I have to plug in one more thing in the back of my computer because I've got to plug in my TV, aka my second monitor, as I call it. And yeah. And yes, when I said I was talking like a southerner, that's how we talk down here. We talk too fast. I'm trying to minimize the ninja speed. Um, so yes, I will talk to you all later. Until then, bye.